that more. It's not about you being friends with Nenki, Lucy. It's not about you being friends with anybody here.
What is it
it's
about?
you talking to me.
We were talking.
You never did.
Seriously, it was so somehow to see Ka3na feel so emotional. I feel like hello guys, it's another day today and I am here to give you the latest gist on the Bbnaija lockdown reunion 2021. This is the day 6 of the show and it has been an emotional one. Yes, this particular one was so emotional. You could see Ka3na like so emotional about her friend Lucy. You know, Ka3na and Lucy are actually friends and she was being so emotional. Even when Kaisha brought up her own wala, she couldn't even say much. When Tochi brought up his own wala, like, yeah guys, this is your #1 YouTube channel, Naija News and Entertainment. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please give a thumbs up to all our videos, like and comment in the comment section below. Yeah, today's gist, I'm going to be telling you how emotional Ka3na was while they brought up and why Ebuka asked her what happened or what went down between her and Lucy. And in fact, you know, when the boss lady becomes emotional, you know that it's serious. It's not just a thing. Yeah, Ebuka started off by saying that, okay, you and Lucy, you guys were friends. What actually went? What actually happened? What happened? Just tell us something. And she went and was like, Lucy is my very best friend. Lucy is a very close friend. And she always said it. You remember from the day 2 of the program, remember when she was talking and she was like, Lucy is my very best friend and I still hold same thing for her till today. And wow, I was like, she actually had this side of love. This, like, Lucy, I don't know whether it's Lucy that stole her heart or she just gave it to Lucy. This part for Lucy. And it went down so emotional because she had to cry and was like, Lucy is her best friend, but Lucy wasn't faithful. Lucy wasn't committed. That she needed someone. She loves it that her friends is committed to her. And like, baby, why did you now unfollow Lucy? What actually brought up the gist? And she went on by really explaining everything and all the sacrifice she actually made for Lucy when she had to do her homecoming to Port Harcourt. And that night she was at Port Harcourt and she had to beckon on her guards that they should please check up on Lucy, that they should make sure she's fine. And Lucy was down there where she was in Lagos in her hotel room. You understand? And she, according to, in her words, that she had to leave her place the following morning immediately with the next flight, and then the first place she would go to was Lucy's place. She was with Lucy all around all the time of her interviews and trying to guard Lucy, say this, don't say this, do this, don't do this, do like this, don't do like this. But it was very alarming to her in her own opinion. I tried to understand the part of Ka3na. In her own opinion, she felt that she was having an issue with Nengi, of which Lucy is aware that she had issues with Nengi. And Lucy here is her best friend. I think in her own words, she feels that if she has an issue with a friend, now let's be practical here. If I have an issue with you, and Mr. B is my friend, I feel Mr. B shouldn't be a friend to you since I have an issue with you. That's in her own opinion. And if Mr. B wanted to be a friend with you, then she should communicate to me. Then she should communicate to me that, okay, no, I've been able to make up with this person, okay, or I'm not seeing this person in the way or in the light at which you are seeing this person, okay, let's work it out this way. She felt that is much more commitment as a friend to her. But Lucy wasn't seeing it in that angle. I think in Lucy's angle, it was like, if you're having an issue with this person, me, I'm not having an issue with this person, so I'm cool with it. And from the whole thing, she actually unfollowed Lucy after Lucy attended Nengi's party. Yes, she did. Because at the point, it was only Lucy she was following on social media after she unfriended every other person. And on this hand, Lucy is like, no, girlfriend, it's not like this. The way you are saying it, it's not like that. We didn't discuss, you didn't tell me about it. It's something that if you had told me about it, we wouldn't be discussing about this thing. Here in this reunion show, we had a whole lot of time to vibe together. We had a whole lot of time to talk this out, but you did not bring it up. I even still called you. I asked you, guy, is there anything? And you were like, nothing. You were cool. We were cool and everything. And you know, Ka3na was this very emotional that all throughout the whole discussion of Lucy talk, she her friendship with Lucy, she was crying. I felt it. I felt it. You know, I have this soft spot for tears. Please comment in the section below if you know you have this soft spot for tears. Please, let's vibe together. If you know that you're this kind of person that gets emotional when someone else is emotional, please comment in the section in the comment section down below. If you know you were emotional, don't run away from this gist though. Please, let's vibe together. Comment down below. Yeah, Lucy on the other hand was like, no, I wasn't seeing it in that light. No, I wasn't actually seeing it in that light because we didn't gist. And here's Ka3na saying that out of everybody, she didn't have a photo shoot with anybody aside from Lucy, and it was quite glaring. When Lucy came out of the show, before Lucy came out of the show, so many people were out of the show, and you wouldn't even see Ka3na in their space. Yes, you wouldn't see Ka3na in their space, the whole boss lady thing. You wouldn't see her there. But when Lucy came out, no, Ka3na was all there. We could see the whole, we saw a video clips where she was hugging Lucy and they were all happy, excited. They had fun together, went out together and did a lot of things. And in her words, it was like, Lucy is the only person that comes to her house. Yes, Lucy is the only person that she can leave whatsoever she's doing at the moment to give full attention to. Tissue, please. I really understand. I really understand her own aspect of friendship, and from Lucy's other perspective, I understand it. But I think where these two were lagging to an extent, I still see communication. Communication is the greatest key. We don't assume things. I think there were lots of assumption from the both angle. This one assumed that, okay, you are cool. This one assuming you're cool. Okay, and then this one assumed that you know. This one too assumes that you know. This one assumes there's nothing. This one too assumes that there's something. Do you understand? So I think that was where the thing is. Because Lucy on the other hand was like, I was trying to get your attention, that I was trying to ask you, what's wrong? Are you okay? Are you fine? Is there anything? But on the other hand, Ka3na was like, nothing. And when Lucy was trying to ask Ka3na that, okay, why did you say nothing? Ka3na was like, because you know. And Lucy on the other hand is like, I don't know. Oh, but trust me, I actually felt that Lucy would have just understood the facts and just lighten up the mood in the house and try to make her feel cool, because she had to cry. She had a lot of tears dripping down. For a boss lady to cry. Please, if you have seen a proud and arrogant person cry before, comment below. But the boss lady cried. Please, if you have someone that is so bossy, like Ka3na, you have a friend like Ka3na, you know someone like Ka3na, and at the end of the day, you saw the person crying, the person was this emotional, please comment down below. You know, it's so somehow when you see somebody that feels that, no, I am superhero crying. Yeah, this brings us down to, you know, at the point she was like, anything that has to do with Lucy, she doesn't want to talk about it, that Lucy is her friend. And till now, till now, that was even the one that touched me. Like, till now, I still have this soft spot for Lucy. So I feel if Lucy should really go and ask for forgiveness, or not even for forgiveness, if Lucy should just go and try to make up things, Ka3na has a wide open hands to take her back. Yeah. Now we have Kaisha and Ka3na. Oh, wahala. They like bicycle where they park for filling station, but which food petrol one by? Yeah, guys, here Ebuka went on by asking Kaisha that, okay, what went down between you and Ka3na. And in fact, you know what I noticed? Lucy was actually playing a very good defensive game there. Man, Mado. Kaisha went on by like, okay, while we left the house, my mom is this kind of get, okay, before she went on with her mom, she was like, Ka3na was rude. Ka3na did something she didn't like, and that was why she acted whatsoever way she acted to Ka3na after they left the house. This is, in fact, the thing here is that the Ka3na issue is after the house, not even inside the house. Ebuka, yourself, you know how to turn tables. What's your problem? Why would you bring something like outside the house, inside the house? What happened? This reunion show was supposed to mean things that happened in the house, in my own opinion. Okay, here's Kaisha. Kaisha went on by saying that how they wanted to go for both ride, and at the moment Lucy was around her space and they had to beckon on Lucy, okay, come around. And Keisha's mom was like, I like Ka3na. Keisha was like, I don't even know why my mom is going to like Ka3na. For me, I don't really like her. You understand? And okay, since mom actually like her, there's no problem. And then at the moment they were around somewhere, they didn't really mention. And Lucy, Keisha's mom was like, I would love to take picture with Ka3na. And in Keisha's words, said Ka3na told her mom to come and meet her in her space to take picture with her. That was rude. Ka3na, I need to put that clear to you. You were rude. That was... Oh, where's that long hair? Yeah, guys, I think that was what was vexing. That was what was vexing Kaisha. But I'm like, there are better ways to go about this, unlike stoning harsh words. One thing I noticed about Keisha's argument is that each time she's arguing with you, she wants to really pull this thing that yes, she gets this power and her just bone should be she got nothing. She didn't get it at all. Yeah, you try to explain your own points. Please hear this lady out. Even Lucy was trying to tell you that no, the way you are seeing it is not the way, because in her words she was like her sister Zainab, that's Keisha's sister Zainab, was the one that first of all went Lucy was the one that first of all went to Ka3na to whisper in Ka3na's ear that okay, this person wants to take picture with you. But in the real sense, it wasn't like that. The first person that actually went down was Zainab, which is Keisha's younger sister or elder sister, as the case may be, was the person that actually went to whisper to Ka3na that the mom wanted to take picture with her. And in Ka3na's words, she was like, I didn't really get it. That it seems she was mentioning something like Bbnaija or something that she didn't really get. The music was quite loud, of which Lucy affirmed to that. It was after Zainab went, in Keisha's words, in Ka3na's words, it was after Zainab's words that Lucy then came back, and it was when Kaisha and her siblings were moving upstairs. That was when Ka3na saw her mom, so that she didn't really know. It came out of the place of, I didn't really get what you said, whether manager or what, but whomever it is, let the person come over. It didn't have anything to do, it had nothing to do with pride at the moment. Although we all understand that Ka3na has her ego to protect. She's this egoistic kind of person. You understand? But the fact that Kaisha was not just ready to listen to someone else why she was explaining was the thing. And do you know what? Kaisha was able to go away with it because Ka3na was quite emotional at the moment after the question, after the whole saga between her and Lucy. After the question Ebuka asked her and Lucy, you understand, concerning her and Lucy's relationship. That's why that's why Kaisha was able to go out away with it. If not, I trust Lucy, I trust Ka3na. She will give it to you back to back. Do you carry 10 horn? In fact, at the moment, Ka3na was trying to get it up. Kaisha was giving it, Ka3na was getting it up, and I was like, wait, are you daft? And you will see Ka3na in your life. You will see Kaisha in your life. Ka3na, I say in your life. Don't you ever. I say, I respect family a lot. I will not disrespect anybody's mother here until we know that, but please. Do you understand? And here is Lucy coming up here trying to tell you something, and here you are coming up facing Lucy back. Lucy was playing a very good defensive game on her friend, which is Ka3na, and I love that about her. I wish that Ka3na, I just pray that Ka3na sees that aspect, you understand, and they bond back together, because they are really cool G. Seriously, they vibe together very well than any other person in the house, and I really love that the both of them come back together and be cool friends. Yeah. Yes, Kaisha is now attacking Lucy. That Ka3na has respected herself and she has kept quiet. I said we should Ebuka, let's end this thing about my mom. I don't want anybody to talk about my mom. See the way she was doing her hand. I cannot even do it. But please, I need to be a good meme. Please, if you know you can mimic people, please comment down below. I don't think I'm good, so that we'll have a special lecture so that you teach me how to mimic people. I said I don't want to talk about my mom. Lucy. And Lucy is like, is your mom fruit? I'm just talking to someone about fruits. Is your mom fruit? Did I mention your mom?
I just told you not to talk anything about my mom anymore.
Is it fruit? Your mom
just
is fruit.
Respect yourself.
I said fruit. What is that? Are you lying?
Hey, you think say na V wey Tolani badge throw pillow, you no do anything. You are talking to an epic Akwa Ibom girl. Oh boy, get they strong. Oh, baby, we don't chop apple. Better edi kanikong and afang soup alongside with ekpan koko. Adita na latama. Person we don't gather the muzzle. You not see the muzzle. You want go try am. This is na V. Na Kaisha just took the pillow and he said, "Are you mad? You rush am speedboat." I didn't see that coming. You needed to see the Lucy just bounced on her. I say, if you come again, I'll finish you. You chop base. You messed with the wrong person, Kaisha. Trust me, Lucy actually won the fight. They beat her. I know as they beat her, mouth supposed to enter inside in belly. Even though they hear word, me go reboot in brain. Yeah, that was how that went. And then here comes Tochi and Ka3na.
I don't care.
Oh, baby, you do.
Who is your baby?
Oh.
You called me my two left leg. Are you crazy? Why do you refer to me like that? I do not. You fed me in the house.
And the question Ebuka asked was that, okay, Ka3na, how many persons are you following? You understand? And she was like, I'm not following anybody. And Ebuka had to turn over to Tochi, asking him that, okay, I saw your tweet. You had some things for, okay, you had some kind of flair or something, and answer on Ka3na on following you. That, okay, from what place was this coming up from? And Tochi was like, okay, I feel that if you have an issue with someone, you should walk up the person, private chat the person, call the person, and try to see how to go things. Unlike unfollowing the person, that is not called for. That he did not see unfollowing as a means of fighting or getting back at someone at the moment, because we are talking about social media. This is not a personal thing anymore. It's now in the whole world. You're giving a wrong notion, or you're going to say things that, or you're going to give the wrong perspective to the whole world. You understand? So there are some things that you could just amicably say. She unfollowed so many people at points when they attended Nengi's party, and in Tochi's word, he was like, for himself, he didn't attend Nengi party, not because he didn't want to attend, but because he wasn't chanced at the moment. That we all understood at the moment when they all left the house, they were quite busy with endorsement, this one, that one, getting the money back and the whole thing. You understand? So unfollowing, like, and we were cool. My dear, the boss lady enter. We were not friends. I had a reason to unfollow you because we were not friends. And Tochi is like, how? Okay, did I offend you? Or like the next thing you are calling me my two left leg? Who gave you the audacity to say my two? What would you say that to me? Did you feed me in the house? Or you were keeping food for people that are coming after me in the house? Ka3na enter Matao. Didn't you eat my food? I cooked in the house and you ate my food. And you always come to me and say, Ka3na, I love spicy food. I love your food. I want to act the way they acted. Tochi enter, I say, the food were not even sweet. I beg. I say, you people all missed me. After I left, they missed your wahala in the kitchen. That takes me back to the house. Ka3na was this one person that anytime she's in the kitchen, if you don't do something, you will not eat. I remember countless times when Tochi will have to say, I beg, let me come and cut onions so that I will have to eat. If you do not wash plates, no fish in your food. But she was actually the boss lady. Oh, lie. She was actually the boss lady at that moment. Yeah, you will see Ka3na. Okay, Ka3na actually came up and was like, okay, I unfollowed you because I'm not your friend, because I don't like you, and I have a reason to unfollow you, and this is my reason for unfollowing you. Do you understand? And Tochi, on his own opinion, is like, this girl, you are too bossy. Me and you, we cannot even be friends because you are bossy, you were rude, you are arrogant. In fact, there's nobody cares about you. And Ka3na is like, you don't respect people. Ka3na is like, I respect people. It's just that people are not seeing that part for me. Their perception is wrong. And Tochi was like, people will not just have any perception if you've not put up something. And he was actually right at that point. If you don't put up something, if you don't display something, and you throw a wrong notion to something, people would not see it the way they are seeing it. And it touching in as well, like in the house you were all bossy, okay, and at the moment I thought that it was just the house thing, but when you came outside it was the same bossiness, bossy, rude, arrogant everywhere. He made an illustration with using Dorothy. Was like, in the house I and Dorothy were not that cool, we don't really vibe, but when she came out of the house, that vibe was just there. So I understood that, okay, this was the house thing, maybe because of the show, because of the reality TV show, okay, but this is in outside world now. That's she's not really whom she was inside the show, and then we vibe together. But your own, no, your own, the way you are in the house, you came outside, that is just you. He said, I don't fucking care about you. Who are you? Who the hell you are? Please take that your bossiness to Ikorodu. Oh, that one weak me. Oh. Take down your bossiness to Ikorodu. If I bring down your hawks, take your hawks low. Please try to understand people. Try to put yourself in people's shoes. You don't need to always insult people. You see, one thing I love about Toshi's argument is that he argues with you straight. He doesn't use harsh words. He doesn't insult. Yes. And I love that. You could see when he was even arguing with Watoni, it was plain. There was no insultive words. There was no harsh word. We argue, yab you, insult you, you just yab you. Make sure, but wait, don't she get bad mouth too? They can just get calm face, but no try and we will chop you like bulldog. Yeah, that was how it went down. And I remember the point where Tochi was like, now you unfollowed everybody, you unfollowed your best friend and your friend, the only friend. He said, I'm not going to talk to Ka3na was like, I'm not going to talk to you about Lucy. Lucy is my friend, and I can't be talking my friend with you because you don't want it. Don't you give her back? Don't you say, Lucy is your friend? There is no you, there is no Lucy, because you have unfollowed her. You don't follow anybody. There is nobody here that cares about you. You could see Kidwaya's action, petting Ka3na. I think that came from the place of emotions. Petting Ka3na was like, don't worry, I care about you, I care about you. And here's the whole laughter in the house. Seriously, the vibes have been so bam. Okay, guys, stay tuned as I drop the next one. Okay, if you're watching my video for the first time, please do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Naija News and Entertainment, where we give you spicy gist on the latest happening in town. Until next time, see ya.